Middle cranial fossa resembles a butterfly consisting of a small median part and an expanded lateral part on each side. Optic canal, foramen lacerum, hiatus of the great petrosal nerve, carotid canal, superior orbital fissure, foramen rotundum, foramen ovale, and foramen spinosum. Demarcated from anterior cranial fossa by posterior free border of the lesser wing of the sphenoid on each side, limbus sphenoidalis in the median region. Demarcated from the posterior cranial fossa by superior border of the petrostemporal bone on each side. The dorsum cella, a rectangular plate of bone in median region. Median part of middle cranial fossa. The median part of fossa is formed by the body of a sphenoid. Some features: sulcus schizmatus leading into optic canal, sella turcica, hollowed out upper surface of a sphenoid, occupy pituitary gland. Carotid groove, passes of internal carotid arteries occupies the groove. Lateral part, it is formed on each side by upper part of the greater wing of the sphenoid together with the anterior surface of the petrostemporal bone and a squamous part of temporal bone. It loses temporal lobe of cerebral hemisphere. Greater wing of a sphenoid. 4 foramina arranged in semicircular array. Foramen spinosum, foramen ovale, foramen rotundum, superior orbital fissure. Groove for medial meningeal vessels. Emissary sphenoidal foramen or foramen of Vesalius, superior rear orbital fissure, foramen rotundum, foramen ovale, canaliculus innominatus, foramen spinosum, foramen lacerum. Optic canal, superior orbital fissure, foramen rotundum, foramen ovale, foramen spinosum. Lateral plate and medial plate. Body, lesser wing, greater wing, pterygoid process, optic canal. Foramen lacerum lies at the posterior end of the carotid groove on the side of the body of a sphenoid, posteromedial to foramen ovale. Anterior surface of the petrostemporal bone, trigeminal impression, hiatus and groove for greater petrosal nerve, hiatus and groove for lesser petrosal nerve. Arcuate eminence, tegmentum tympani, depression of trigeminal ganglion, groove for greater superficial petrosal nerve, groove for medial meningeal artery, petrous apex, ridge for superior petrosal sinus, arcuate eminence. Squamous portion, mastoid air sinus, mastoid process, promontory formed by cochlear nose, carotid canal, petrous ridge, petrous apex, arcuate eminence, semicircular canal, mastoid antrum. Structure passing through various canals and foramina. Optic foramina, optic nerve, ophthalmic artery, sympathetic plexus around ophthalmic artery, superior orbital fissure, divided into 3 parts by means of common tendinous ring, gin. Structure passing through part present within common tendinous ring. Superior and inferior division of oculomotor nerve, third cranial nerve, nasociliary nerve. It lies between 2 divisions of the oculomotor nerve, abducens 6th cranial nerve. It lies lateral to the nasociliary nerves. Sympathetic root of the ciliary ganglion. It lies between the nasociliary nerve and the lower divisions of the oculomotor nerve. Structure passing through the part present above and lateral to common tendinous ring. Trochlear, 4th cranial nerve, frontal nerve, lacrimal artery, superior ophthalmic vein, recurrent meningeal branch of the lacrimal artery. Structure passing through the part present below and medial to common tendinous ring. Inferior ophthalmic vein, foramen rotundum, maxillary nerve, emissary vein, lacrimal artery, lacrimal nerve, frontal nerve, trochlear nerve. Recurrent meningeal branch of lacrimal artery, superior ophthalmic vein, abducent nerve, inferior ophthalmic vein. Optic canal, optic nerve, ophthalmic artery, superior division of oculomotor nerve, nasociliary nerve, sympathetic root of ciliary ganglion, inferior division of oculomotor nerve. Internal carotid artery with sympathetic plexus around it, deep petrosal nerve, sphenoid bone, nerve of pterygoid canal, emissary vein, pterygoid venous plexus, cavernous sinus, greater petrosal nerve, petrous temporal bone, carotid canal, meningeal branch of ascending pharyngeal artery. Structure passes through the foramen lacerum. Foramen ovale, mnemonic is male, Mandibular nerve, accessory middle meningeal artery, lesser petrosal nerve, emissary veins connecting the pterygoid venous plexus to the cavernous sinus. Foramen spinosum, middle meningeal artery, nervus spinosum. Foramen lacerum, meningeal branch of the ascending pharyngeal artery, emissary vein from the cavernous sinus to the pharyngeal venous plexus. Internal carotid artery along with sympathetic plexus around it, enters it from behind and exists above. Greater petrosal nerve enters from posterolateral aspects and leaves anteriorly as a nerve of pterygoid canal. Thank you.